Well, my name is Ambrea. I'm basically an office representative / insurance producer. When I found out I was pregnant, I was terrified. I was maybe more so petrified. I had no idea what to do. I didn't know who to turn to. I didn't want to tell anyone because I didn't want anyone in my ear kind of telling me what to do, what not to do. But my first thought, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, my first thought was abortion, because I've never been a mom before and I didn't see myself being one at the time. So I was instantly crying. I was crying so hard is what I can remember, is crying very hard, and they were not tears of joy. I did go to Planned Parenthood. That's pretty much every woman's first option. You can't make this up about how terribly that went. It was nothing like I expected. I expected a lot more of a supportive space. Every woman there was more like a take a number. I just expected a lot more heartwarming people. I felt like this can't be it. This can't be the experience. We're all here to get an abortion. How are these women so cut and dry? They wouldn't let my boyfriend in for support. The main doctor who was supposed to actually service me, she ended up skipping over me. She gave me permission to take a 2-minute phone call. I came back and she basically replaced me and she put me to the back and she said, well, I couldn't find you. I went to complain to the front. They told me to wait 15 minutes only to call me back up in 15 minutes and tell me that they don't want to service me. Today is not your day. As I prayed the night before, I went to Planned Parenthood telling him that if this is something you don't want me to do, only you can stop it. You need to put a block in my road. I need a roadblock. I need something. I need a sign. That happened. I went to Planned Parenthood, 3 failed attempts in one day. The second experience, I went to bed that night before that appointment and I said, God, I'm going to assume that the first one was a coincidence. That wasn't you. I don't know if that was you, but if that was you, you'll show me a second time. You will stop it again. This was a much better experience. For some reason, that woman, she was warm, she was sweet as pie, but she eyeballed my ultrasound is the best way I can put it. She gelled my belly and she looked in there and she looked around and she said, yep, it's exactly what I thought. You're too far along. There were no measurements taken, but this was my first time having an ultrasound. So I thought, this woman is experienced, she knows what she's talking about. She told me that I was past my limit and she couldn't do it. There was nothing I could do. And basically have a nice day. And now I felt like, is this your final sign, God? Is this what you want from me? So it was pretty hard, and it was a hard pill to swallow because I don't know women that try multiple times to go get an abortion and they don't get one. So now I just need answers. At this point, I just need someone to give me an ultrasound. And at the time, I didn't have insurance, and I felt like there was no one on Google that was willing to help. It just felt like the world was against me. It really did. I came across this number and it said it was for Waterleaf Women's Center. I called the number and I explained to a woman over the phone exactly what was going on. I was a little vulnerable then and the voice over the phone, it was so sweet and it was so like, oh God, I cried. I'm sorry. But it was the first time I felt like somebody on the other end of this phone is trying to help me. I was just very much like, finally, someone who cares. I told her I don't have any medical assistance. I don't have anything like that. And she told me that's fine. You just bring yourself and we will help you. When I came in, I was introduced with a very warm welcome. Every step of the way, every woman was just as warm and welcoming and had that smile. They have this aura about them in here, in the space, the atmosphere, everything. I would say what I catch from it is love. So there it was. I felt like it was another sign from the good one above. And I couldn't believe it. I actually shed tears at how supportive they were. So my first appointment, I pretty much was counseled by Miss Julie. And she told me that, Ambrea, as you know, we're not an abortion clinic, but what we are here to do is help you make your decision. We are not here to push you to make one or the other. We are here to educate you as much as you need to be so that you make the proper decision for yourself. When I got the ultrasound and I saw my baby on the monitor, I felt everything that I was hiding from. It was a human. So when I saw it, it made me feel a little bit like, what am I doing? Is this why the clinics didn't work? It gave me a whole new sense of light. Waterleaf is full of light, hope, serenity. Waterleaf saved me, gave me hope. They understood me. Waterleaf understands women. If you're a woman, you come to Waterleaf. They were supportive. They were everything that I could have prayed for. Everything was perfect. Waterleaf is to blame for my happiness today. And I only made the decision to keep because of the hope that I didn't have. But I felt like Waterleaf gave that back to me. So that's how I chose to keep my miracle.
God begins to work a miracle with the joining of two cells. Tenderly, he weaves a masterpiece, creating in the image of himself. And every moment, day by day, he's forming in the secret place a little life at every single stage. We are fearfully and wonderfully made, created with a purpose. All our days have been ordained. Father, please have mercy, I pray in Jesus' name, 'cause only you can give and take away.
I can wholeheartedly say I have no idea where I would be today or what I would have done without this place, because like I said, I had no one else to turn to. And I know that there's plenty of other women out there like me, plenty of other women who right now, as we're having this conversation, are somewhere confused and don't have health insurance and don't know what to do. You help this place so that this place can help other women like myself.
'Cause only you can give and take away.